In this lecture, we will look at this example. Let cosine s equals negative 5/13 and sine t equals 3/5, where s and t are in quadrant 2. Those two angles, s and t, are in quadrant 2. So what we need is we need to find out sine s plus t and tangent s plus t. We also need to know the quadrant of s plus t. Don't try to figure out s plus t in which quadrant first. You want to figure out sine s plus t and tangent s plus t first. You will see why later. Now, based on cosine s equals negative 5/13 and s in quadrant 2, you can find out sine s and tangent s. And here is the way. Cosine s is negative 5/13. So if you put s in this right triangle, then cosine is always adjacent over hypotenuse. So here this side has to be 5 and hypotenuse has to be 13. Then you know this leg will be 12. Why? You can do it in this way. See here, 13 squared minus 5 squared is 114. Okay, if you choose the square root right here, 114, you close parenthesis, hit enter, so it's 12. Now, in a right triangle, if you know the opposite side of this angle, then 12/13 will be sine. And the tangent will be opposite side over adjacent, 12/5. But things are not that simple, because as in quadrant 2, sine s is positive. Sine s is positive in quadrant 1, 2. You want to remember. So here you choose positive. But tangent s is negative in quadrant 2. Okay, so you want to put negative in front of tangent value 12/5. Okay. This is the thing we want to know. Tangent is negative in quadrant 2 and 4, positive in quadrant 1 and 3. So you want to remember that. Similarly, you can do the things with respect for the angle t. Angle t is in quadrant 2. Okay, you see t is in quadrant 2. And sine t, 3/5. Okay, so based on the information, you can always draw a right triangle. Put t here and then look at, here is sine. Here was cosine. Then you want to put 5/13 here. But here is sine t, so you want to put the opposite side over 5, 3/5 here. Okay? Now, then of course, this one will be 4, no doubt. I believe right now you have done this many times. 3 squared plus 4 squared is 5 squared. Okay? So, Then you will have what? You have a sine already, and you have a cosine will be 4 over 5 cosine t. And we choose negative sign here is t is in quadrant 2 because cosine is negative in quadrant 2 and 3. Okay, so here you want to put negative here. And tangent, again, tangent t is 3 over 4, opposite side of adjacent, 3 over 4. Then decide the symbol, the sign. T is in quadrant 2, then again is negative because tangent t is negative in quadrant 2 and 3. Okay, so you have almost all the values you needed. Sine, tangent, sine, cosine, sine, cosine, tangent, sine, cosine, tangent. Okay, you have all the values you needed. Now you are ready to do this one. Sine s plus t, you're going to do is, this is the formula you got to remember. For me is that sine is sine, cosine, cosine, sine. Here is plus, here is plus. And then first angle s, so first angle s, second angle t, second angle t. That's the way I remember the formula. So you want to try sine, okay, sine, cosine, cosine, sine. You want to read this many times to let you remember, okay? First angle, so goes here, second angle goes here. Plus, plus, Alright, then rest of the business is to plug in the values because you know all the values. Sine s from here, 12 over 13. Cosine t from here, negative 4 over 5. Cosine s from here, negative 5 over 13. Sine t, 3 over 5. Sine t with sine t, right here, 3 over 5. Okay, now 5 times 13 is denominator, 65. Negative 4 times 12, negative 48. 3 times negative 5, negative 15. Add those two together is negative 63 over 65. Okay, now you know sine s plus t equals a negative number. Then you know sine is negative in quadrant 3 and 4. So you may conclude here, 3 plus t, s plus t is in either quadrant 3 or quadrant 4. But here we have to find out exactly where it is. Then you know, no problem. We are going to work on tangent to see what's going to happen. Okay? Alright. Now, tangent s plus t, and here is the formula. You want to do is tangent s plus tangent t. Here is plus, so here is plus. And down here will be subtraction. 1, always 1. And then downstairs, here is the product of the above two. Okay. Alright. Tangent s, we have it already. Negative 12 over 5. Tangent t, we have it already. Negative 3 over 4, right here. Okay, upstairs is addition. Downstairs is 1 minus the product of the above two. So 1 minus negative 12 over 5 times negative 3 over 5. Okay, so you know, upstairs, denominators 5 and 4 are different. So this one is 4, this one is 5. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, and then 4 times negative 12 is 48. 5 times 5 is negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. So it's negative 48 plus negative 15 is right here. So you have negative 63. Okay, and downstairs is 20. Now, for denominator, negative, 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 3 negatives. So you have a negative. 1 minus 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 5 is 20. So 1 minus 36 over 20. 1 is 20 over 20. So 20 over 20 minus 36 over 20 is negative 16 over 20. Now basically you do is negative 63 over 20 divided by negative 16 over 20. We know here negative is going to be positive. So we forget about the sign. We do is what? Down here, 63 over 20, 63 over 20 divided by negative 16 over 20. Okay, if we again negative, so we don't write negative here anymore. All right. Now, the thing is that we have a 63 divided by 20, and 63 over 20 divided by 16 over 20. Here is division. Okay, you want to change division to multiplication, flip those 2. Cancel 20, and that's 63 over 16. 63 over 16. I wrote twice. You don't have to. Okay. All right. Now is that we have a 63 over 16 is positive. Tangent s plus t is positive. We know then s plus t is either in quadrant what? 1 or 3. So s plus t is in 3 and 4 possibly. And here from the sign of tangent s plus t, it tells us s plus t is in quadrant 1 or 3. Then you know s plus t has to be in 3 then, because if s plus t is in 3, then it satisfies here is negative and here is positive. Okay, so the answer is that s plus t is in quadrant 3. Okay, so then in this way you have all 3 answers. So please review this lecture. I'll see you next time.